Hello, my name is Erica Courtney from Courtney Consulting Solutions. Today we're going to be discussing the first steps required to set you up for success in federal marketplace. First thing you need to do is identify your products and services to the government. The first system you need to look at is through your NAICS codes. This is the North American Industrial Classification Systems codes. Second, the DoD is going to recognize you through FSC codes. And thirdly, if your company does not have a DUNS number associated with it, you need to contact Dun & Bradstreet and obtain one. Without a DUNS number, you cannot go on to step 2, which is registrations. The first system that you need to register yourself in is called Central Contracting Registration. Here is the website. This is the primary source for federal agencies to learn about prospective vendors. It's a search list for the government and is required by law that any business doing work with the government be registered. There is a free downloadable CCR user's guide available online so you can essentially look to see what questions they're going to ask and you can be prepared and answer them beforehand. Once you're done with CCR, if you've been identified as a small business through your employee size or your dollar amount that you make every year, you're going to be prompted to go to the SBA, the Small Business Administration site. Within the SBA, it's going to ask you questions about your capabilities. It's going to ask you some reference questions. And this is how a lot of contracting officers look for small businesses to fulfill small business goal and requirements or jobs that they do not want a large job to do. The third system to register yourself in is called ORCA. Now, ORCA is an online representation and certifications application. This is very regulatory in nature and asks questions about affirmative action, equal opportunity, trade agreement acts, etc. And a lot of times this is when a company brings in outside help like ourselves to help them with these questions so they know that they are in compliance. So now that you have identified your products and services to the government, you've let them know that you've existed through your registrations. Third, you want to look at different contracting vehicles available to you. Those can be considered GWACs or GSA schedules. Essentially, that just means you're a pre-approved vendor, pre-screened for compliance, competency, best value, your prices have been deemed fair and reasonable, and your competition is limited. And it also streamlines the acquisition process, meaning a pre-approved vendor will get an award essentially within a couple weeks versus 248 days on average. So if you are any kind of business with a long-term government plan, you need to look at becoming a pre-approved vendor. And the last thing to consider is marketing. You need to be very proactive. You need to attend matchmaking seminars, conferences, anything that you can be involved with to understand what's going on now and what's coming up in the future. You got to differentiate yourself, not only in your registration systems, but on your marketing materials. And you truly need to have a long-term effective strategy for maintaining relationships, marketing, and selling to the federal government. That's exactly what we do at Courtney Consulting Solutions from start to finish, from the registration process to solicitation process of becoming pre-approved, to the marketing, to the training, whatever essentially a client needs, we work with them, whether it's one piece or the entire package. If you have any questions on any of the links that you've seen earlier on how to register or how to classify yourself, your products and services, you can go to our website, www.courtneysolutions.com, and look at our reference page, and all of the links will be there for you. I wish you luck, and I ask you, what is your plan? Hopefully we can be part of it. Have a great day.